Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do little rugs like that, or you can do big rugs like that from your old clothes. I recently posted a short reel on my Instagram account, you can find the link below, about my thoughts of clothes and how they connect memories to yourself, and when you wear them you sort of fill them with your energy and your memories, and when you throw them away you actually throw away partially your good and maybe bad but memories and your life. And I've got some comments of people asking me to teach them how to do rugs like that, so I thought, why not? I've got here a small pile of mainly my kids' clothes. You know how the kids very often wear their clothes to death. Whatever they have left in a really good condition, we do donate to mainly friends and relatives who still got younger kids, or sometimes to op shops. But whatever is not really great to donate, I normally cut into stripes or even tinier pieces. I use them as toy fillings, floor pillows and things like that, and making rugs. So today I'm going to show you how to make rugs. This is one adult actually t-shirt cut into stripes, like the stripes are roughly, I don't know, about 7-8 centimeters wide, to make them sort of chunky enough to roll and have like a good chunk. So when I roll them, they're about 1 centimeter width, and that's a good width to take the rug, so it's kind of still bears some thickness in it. And to start with, I'm gonna use a simple blanket stitch. The thread. I've got here a needle threaded with a really strong, robust top stitching thread. It's thicker than normal all-purpose 7 thread, and it's much more robust. So when I use it for the rugs, it holds really well and keeps the rugs intact. It doesn't break. So to start with, I'm gonna take a strip at the beginning. Let's say I decide first how wide I want my rug to be. Like that one is about 45-50 centimeters wide. If you want it wider, choose the width you want. If you want something narrower, like a hot pot stand, and you want it 15-20 centimeters wide, go ahead and do the blanket stitch around the first strip for the length that you want. How do you do a blanket stitch? You go with your needle at the very bottom, pick it up, and make sure your needle goes into the loop, and you pull towards the top. So at the top you have a strip of your thread, and here you will have vertical stripes like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the second one and pull it through the loop. You see my thread, my loop is not there. I'll show you what I mean. My loop is not here. I put the thread, the needle through the loop and tighten. And I go ahead and do that for the length that I desire. I now came to the point when I've actually done the width that I want, and all I did was a blanket stitch around my strip of fabric. It's a bit wonky, wobbly, don't worry about that. They're gonna be fine at the end. My stitch is not exactly perfect. Ideally, if you have them like roughly a centimeter and a half in between them to make the rug more robust. So all I'm gonna do now, so this is my first line. I will twist it on the edge and fold it like that. And I fold that over my first line and do the blanket stitch around that as well. But to fix it, you need to go with your needle, penetrate somewhere 1/4, 1/3 from the top of the first line, and again with your needle go into the loop that you did and tighten. Again, go into the sort of 1/3 from the top of the first line, around your new line, blanket stitch, thread in the loop, and tighten. And you're gonna form the second line. When you come to that edge, let's say I've stitched all that, I came to that edge, all I'm gonna do again, roll it, fold it that way to go on my third line, and again go with a blanket stitch, going probably 1/3 into the second line, around the top line, the third line, blanket stitch, and tighten. After a while of doing this, you will get to something like that. So you see I've done already here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th line, and this is how I'm going to continue. Once, let's say, this fabric finished, I'm doing it, and it's finished. You take the next strip, you don't even need to stitch it together. Well, all you do, wrap the next fabric around the first one like that, and simply continue stitching as if it's one continuous piece of fabric. And that's how you get these multicolored lanes, all pretty and bright to lift up your mood, and all your memories stitched together into a rug of your life. When you do connect them, I'll be honest with you, it's quite tricky for the beginner to keep the widths. So when you stitch, make sure your fabric is not crooked, so you don't stitch like that way. You always keep your lines straight, you keep your rug straight when you stitch. It will make your life much easier, because sometimes it gets crooked. So let's say you stitch it and somehow you tighten that a little bit more and it got crooked. You can either unpick it and do it again, or what you can do the next line a little bit wider so it's kind of sticks out here a bit more, and straighten it. Don't worry if your first rug not going to be perfect. It's still a rug of your life. It'll be perfect for you. It will be great for your home or for whoever you make it. And just practice. Probably after a while you'll get the hang of it and you'll be able to make them nice and straight. If you do have any questions, pop them in comments, message me. I'll try to answer as much as I can. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did. Have a good day.